rated mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to the Patriot Angle Podcast, a show about America's truth, unhinged, unfiltered, raw. Your host, Mike Gardner.
Hey guys, welcome to today's show. Got a special show for today. Did this show earlier today. I'm going to plug in the special bonus edition from the Facebook page, the Patriot Angle. Did a Facebook Live. So plug that right into today's show. Got a lot to talk about on today's show. But with that being said, welcome to today's show. Excuse me. So yeah, this is the podcast live from earlier today. So tune in, guys. Here it is.
Show. Welcome to the show. Just waiting on some people to come in. Doing a bonus episode today, a little Facebook Live. I want to get into the. Anybody catch the two mayors from Texas? One from Texas, and one from I believe Mississippi, lifting the mask mandates. Oh yeah, they're lifting the mask mandates. I guess you know some of these governors, conservative governors, man, they're realizing the mask is just maybe a little bit hyped up, you know, from the media. You know, they're noticing that these masks are just chaoticness and mainly more controlled by the government, right? I mean, the government seems that to mandate these masks like this is the new norm, right? Everybody has to mask up and slow to spread. I mean, we seen that shit last year. You know, oh yeah, we're gonna do 15 days, and then it's gonna go from 2 weeks, and then don't worry, folks, by the summer, COVID, you know, we shouldn't have COVID anymore in the United States. I mean, look at fast forward a year later, just about, right? You know, exactly a year later, right? We're in March already. I keep on forgetting. I mean, shit, I thought it's like just yesterday we were in February. But a year later, I mean, we're still on the same crap, the same mess, the same social distance, the same this, the same that. But it's all control, folks. It's all control. But yeah, earlier today, if you tuned into the news, you know, the accurate conservative news, not this biased CNN and crooked CNN and all these other idiots out there. If you tuned in, you should see that the Texas governor and Mississippi governor joining in on lifting the lockdown restrictions. Yes, the restrictions were lifted by governors of Texas and also of Mississippi. So kudos to them for lifting the lockdowns and the masking and the social distance, because I think everybody wants to get back to normal, right? Everybody wants to get back to normal. Everybody wants to return to a normalcy in this country. I mean, you know, no one wants to wear masks. No one wants to social distance. No one wants to, you know, live in fear. I certainly don't want to live in fear. I don't think anybody wants to live in fear. No one wants to live in fear. No one wants to mask, put a freaking muzzle over their face like they're some freaking poodle or something. You know? I mean, everybody going to wear a mask for the rest of your life? You going to live in fear? You going to understand that it's just a virus? It's not the end of the world? You know? The sky's still going to be up in the sky. It's not going to fall down on us, folks. You know? Life will move on. Life will move on. But with that being said, welcome to today's show. Got a lot to talk about on today's show. Anybody catch the Nancy Pelosi? Not Nancy Pelosi. What's the other? God, see what happens. You get craziness in politics. It's hard to keep track of all of them. AOC. AOC was on the Senate floor just a few days ago. Literally, creating some type of temper tantrum. I mean, the woman is 31 years old. She's 31 years old, right? The youngest congresswoman in the history of this country. Okay, if no one knows any history background of this woman, she used to be a bartender. I believe out of Queens, if I have it correctly, either Queens or Brooklyn. One of the five boroughs. I believe it was Queens. It might have been Queens. She goes from a freaking bartender to a congresswoman. How the hell is that possible? I don't know. Anyway, she was on the Senate floor. Not the Senate floor. Did I say the Senate floor? She was in the House of Representatives. Sorry about that. Throwing a temper tantrum. Yeah, demanding certain things need to be met in this country when it comes to democracy, right? Throwing a tantrum, throwing her hands up in the air like she's, some kind of 5-year-old child. This has to be done. That has to be done. This has to be done. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like all of a sudden, policy. I mean, but that's what you're getting from the far left. These are people that are just out to destroy our democracy, our way of life, everything that we stand for in this country. They're throwing. It's like they want to cancel culture, right? If that's not enough, they want to cancel culture. Everything you say now in this country is you're either considered a racist, a bigot. And the latest thing now is you have to be less white. Anybody catch that last commercial? With the what the hell was it? Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola and I believe Under Armour, believe it or not, are joining this movement for people to be less white. Did you hear that crap? Yeah, that was on my podcast. I had that on my podcast a couple episodes back. They want people to be less white. To understand the principles and values. This is also some of the crap that we're seeing from the far left, including AOC and others. Mainly AOC, it's coming out of because everything she spills out of her liberal, radical mouth is all hatred, bias crap that comes out of her mouth. Like literally, just crap. But, but what can you do? What can you do? You just have to move on with your life. You got to move on with your life. You have to understand that things will get better. You got to stop listening to the biased media because nothing that comes out of their mouth is positive. We haven't seen a positive set of media in this country, and I think in the last 20 years. Right after the Bush administration, we got Obama. And then when we got Obama, everything became biased. Everything is biased. It gets worse and worse, day by day, month by month, year by year. You've seen it with the Biden administration. A lot of people in his inner circle, especially AOC, the Pelosi machine, I call it. They still live, and it's sad too. It's sad. What's going on in this country? They still live in Trump derangement syndrome. It's sad. It really is. I mean, the man's not even in office, and they're still blaming him for every little saga. Oh, that's why the country is the way it is now because of Trump. Like, did the world stop turning because of one man? I mean, that's what it's coming down to, right? I mean, that's what they act like. Like the world stopped spinning, right? Right, the earth, right? For you people that just don't understand what I'm trying to say right now, the Earth stopped spinning because of one person? I mean, come on, guys. Come on. Seriously.
All right, guys, you're hearing a stream I did earlier tonight on Facebook Live. Just plugging it into my episode tonight. You can hear the full stream of that bonus episode on my Facebook page, The Patriot Angle, in its full detail. But I want to get to my next sponsor, Freewheel Farms. Anybody looking for a farmer's market, head over to Freewheel Farms. It's an urban farm in the middle of the city here in Atlanta, Georgia. And they have everything from organics to regular fruits and vegetables and produce. They're young farmers. They know their stuff. And they're very, very, very full of hospitality. Anything that you're looking for, anything that you may need that you're just not sure of, those people, those young farmers, they know their stuff. They'll be happy to assist you in any way. So check them out on Facebook, Freewheel Farms, or head over there in person. They're right here locally in Atlanta, Georgia. Freewheel Farms. You'll love them, guys. With that being said, let's get back to the stream here I did earlier here on Facebook Live. And like I said, you can hear its full entirety of the bonus episode on my Facebook page. But here's the stream right here.
But anyway, as you can see, I just got out of the shower, guys. I just got out of the shower. I want to do a bonus feed here on the show, which for those who's tuning into the Facebook Live episode tonight, immediately after this, this will be turned into the audio version on Spotify, Anchor, Google, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you hear a podcast. Tune in about roughly, I'd say about 30 minutes. Give it about 30 minutes, and this episode that I'm doing right now will be transformed into its audio version, and you can hear this episode in its audio version format on all platforms within about an hour after this episode ends. The Facebook Live episode tonight ends. But as you can see, I just got a shower, just got my Georgia home shirt on, representing the good state of Georgia. And for those who lives in Georgia right now, we got a lot of stuff going on in Georgia. Got a really, really good conservative congresswoman, Taylor Greene. Everybody coming to liking that woman. Woman's getting a lot of respect on a lot of different angles here in Georgia. Good congresswoman representing the Dalton Rome district area of Georgia. For those who don't know where that is, that's the northwest corridor of Georgia. I'm telling you what, man, that woman's getting stuff done. Very, very good conservative woman. You give her some patience and some time in Congress, I'm telling you what, that woman is a future presidential candidate. If not presidential candidate, I could see a House Speaker out of that woman in the near future, because that woman has a lot of good policy on her mind. She's not these liberal, radical left type of Democrats. I mean, she's very conservative. She's very much into the Second Amendment, which those who understand the Second Amendment is literally under siege as we speak. They're trying to take our damn guns away. They're trying to take our freedom of speech away. I mean, if anything, freedom of religion is literally on the threshold, so to speak. I mean, you're lucky if you do see churches that are still open. Very slim to none. In some areas of the country, churches are just they're closed, folks. And if they're not closed, they're doing the outside churches. They're setting up tents, in the parking lots there. They're trying literally. Leaders of the church are literally trying to keep their churches open. I mean, what this new form of government is doing in this country, it's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, I'll admit on the show tonight, I'm not one to go to church every Sunday or Wednesday or whatever. I'm not one to do that. I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious. But I'm not against religion. I'm not against people closing churches down, locking them up. That's attack on people's beliefs. You cannot keep a church locked down because you may or may not agree with their religious beliefs. That's like saying, we don't want Catholic religion in the United States, so we're just going to terminate it. We're going to end it. And that's that. You can't, folks, you cannot just stop religion. Because not only are you disrespecting someone's religion, you're violating the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, everything that's in the damn Constitution. You're violating that. You cannot do that. It's against the Bill of Rights, it's against the United States Constitution. Folks, these liberal people have to understand one damn thing. We live in a constitutional republic. This is the United States of America. This is not a third world hellhole. Okay? What's going on in this country is terrible. You have people in this country, mainly people in big government, okay, that is not only trying to kill culture in this country, but if you don't agree with their agenda, if you don't agree with their message, not only will they try to censor you, okay, because we're seeing a lot of censorship in this country. We are. Anything you post, if you notice that, if you post something on Facebook, you're getting censored. What happened to supporting somebody in this country? If you support, whether they're a political figure, a sports figure, a comedian, anybody. Hell, even somebody in the podcast industry. If you support somebody, okay, and you post something on social media, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anywhere on social media, you're getting censored, fact-checked. Guys, this shit has to end. It has to end. We cannot continue to go down this road anymore. And I said it time after time after time. Right now is the time to stand up for your beliefs. Get in the right side. The right side. Freedom of religion. Freedom to occupy. Freedom to assemble. Okay? Everything in the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, stand for it, folks, because it's under attack. It is.
All right, folks. What you're hearing is a live stream of a Facebook live stream I did earlier tonight. Just plugging it into the show. Take a quick break here. Before I take another break, I want to get to another sponsor of mine, Coffee Camper. Coffee Camper, gotta love them. They're a small company. Bless their hearts, out of Monroe, Georgia. Coffee Camper, a very, very well deserved company to give kudos to. Tried them out earlier before, I'd say about a week ago, and they're not a big company like Starbucks or anything like that. Very small company. But their coffee is so fresh, guys, so fresh. They grind their own beans. They don't nickel and dime you on everything. But all they ask for is just an opportunity. Try them out, folks. Coffee Camper. Their coffee is delicious. When I go there, everybody opens up the door with smiles on their face and just welcomes you. Very, very full of hospitality. So try Coffee Camper if you're ever in the Monroe, Athens area of Georgia. Very, very good company. Coffee Camper, guys. Try them out today.
Everything, including small business, is dying every day. I live. Most of my viewers and listeners gotten to know me in the last year and a half now on the show here on the Patriot Angle. Most of you know I live in the Atlanta area of Georgia, okay, and most of the places here just in Atlanta, okay, 5-star restaurants closed up. They'll never be able to return because of all these restrictions that are placed on them. Thank God I don't live in crazy Cuomo land. You got Governor Cuomo up in New York that has stuff locked down. These restaurants have been locked down for a year, well over a year. They'll never open up. They can't open up because he has crazy liberal tactics of policy on these restaurants. They'll never be able to open up. If you get caught opening up your restaurant in New York City, I'm told it's $1,000 fine. What? $1,000 freaking dollars to open up your restaurant. To pay the fine. Okay. 1,000 times 30, that's $30,000. But, I opened up the show today. This is a bonus episode of the Patriot Angle here. With these two governors, just earlier today, announced on a lot of mainstream media outlets. I know Newsmax, okay? I follow Newsmax a lot. I don't even watch CNN. CNN is so damn biased today. I don't even tune them into anymore. I can't cancel it because it's part of of the broadcasting. I'm not like the radical left. I don't cancel stuff like these radical left politicians. Oh, we don't agree with you, so we're just gonna cancel you. No, I don't do that shit. No, I might be a lot of things, but no, I'm not gonna do that. But I know Newsmax announced it earlier today. Newsmax, I even believe Fox News here report on it. I don't believe CNN was reporting on it. I doubt if they reported it on this. But if anybody tuned in, yeah, the first couple of governors that are opening up their restaurants, they're opening up small business. I just watched earlier this morning. Right on Newsmax, Texas governor ending the lockdowns in Texas, including Mississippi as well, lifting the COVID lockdown restrictions. That's awesome. Open them up. Open up the restaurants. Open up the small business. We have to get this stuff open, folks. There's people out there that are hungry right now. They're crying for help. These people once making over $100,000 a year, crying for help. Guys, you gotta open up stuff. I know it's a disease. I know it's a virus, an illness. I understand the outcome. Okay, but I think we're all big boys and girls, and I think we can take care of ourselves. All right. I mean, we have all learned this when we were children. About common sense. You learn it at a very early age in life. I don't think we need mommy and daddy, big government, to hold our hands to walk down the damn street and understand how to socially distance ourselves if we see somebody sick or coughing or wheezing up, sneezing. You see somebody sneezing on the side of the damn road, are you naive? Are you stupid? Are you going to walk up to the person while they're coughing? No, you're going to walk the other direction, I got into these masks. I've been getting into this mask issue. Speaking of the Texas governor, great. It's awesome that he's lifting the lockdowns. It's awesome. You know, I want to see a lot more states ending the lockdown restrictions, because folks, this is all it is. All it is modern day slavery. It is. I mean, you're not doing nothing. Because what'd you say last time, Joe? You said before you take office, no one's going to die on your watch. There'll be no more COVID deaths. Oh, really? Oh, really? We're in March, Joe. We're in March, right? How many deaths has there been, right? How many cases has there been since you took office? So to speak, you said, "Oh, no more COVID cases on my watch. There'll be no more COVID cases on my watch." Yeah, that's a damn lie. Yeah, you're the magic pill, right, Joe? You're the miracle. You're the miracle on 34th Street. That's gonna end it all, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think Joe's a little delusional, folks. Yeah, because there's still cases spiking. Yeah. And then where's this vaccine? They're rushing the vaccine. I ain't taking no damn vaccine. First of all, I don't even trust the damn thing. There's not enough clinical trials in this thing. You know, they're gonna stick me with a shot in my arm. I have no knowledge of this thing whatsoever. Like I said, there's not enough clinical trials in the vaccine. You know, I'd rather live, like I said, I'd rather live in fear every day of my life, okay, than to have the government, have mainstream media put fear tactics in my head, saying, "Oh, you have to wear a mask, you have to practice safe distancing, you have to do this, you have to do that." Oh, now all of a sudden we have to do this? Oh, yeah. You start seeing all the neurotic people out there buying hand sanitizer. We've seen that last year. Out buying hand sanitizer. Like, yeah, oh, we got to hand sanitizer our hands. Then you see them hoarding the toilet paper. I still don't get the toilet paper issue. I thought that was hysterical. Apparently, I guess everybody's going to get COVID up their rear ends, huh? Yeah. Stupid. But with that being said, folks, I'm going to close it out here. I just wanted to get on here on Facebook Live, give my recap of the CPAC with Trump and other conservative Republican leaders that joined that convention out there in Orlando, Florida. That was cool. I tuned into that. Like I said, the man, the myth, the legend, Donald Trump is back, folks. He's back in full force. I can totally see if he runs in 2024. But if he runs in 2024, he needs to pick another running mate for vice president. We need somebody stronger than Mike Pence. Mike Pence, don't get me wrong, was a good guy, nice conservative guy. But, you know, he wasn't strong. He wasn't hard-headed. He wasn't, he didn't have thick skin, so to speak. Anybody know what that is? Thick skin. He wasn't, he wasn't a Trump, you know. Trump puts up with all the bullshit, puts up with all the chaos, the mayhem. We need somebody like Trump as a running mate for Trump if he runs. But I could totally see him running in 2024. Kind of gave us a little teaser at the CPAC that he's running again. But you know that the radical left, the Pelosi machine, will try to make up some kind of crazy debauchery of Trump doing this and doing that. You'll see them impeaching Trump by 2022 next year. Yeah, he's not even in office, and they'll still be trying to impeach him. It's crazy. It's crazy where this country's going. It really is. But with that being said, folks, I'm going to close it out here on the bonus episode here on the Patriot Angle. Tune in. Tune in, as much as you can. I usually do the Patriot Briefs, little special bonus shows onto the show here. And also, Tune in on March 15th. Gonna have the Rooster joining me back on the podcast. It's great to have him on the podcast. Had him on my podcast a few weeks back. Man's like me. He's very conservative, very patriotic type of person. So I'm glad to have the Rooster joining me back on the podcast. It's going to be on my March 15th show. And I'd like to get a couple people joining in on the show. If anybody wants to join in, give me their views here. I got a couple more minutes. If anybody wants to come on here, give me some views, your thoughts. Take a couple of listeners here on the live feed here. Anybody wants to come in? I guess no one wants to come in, a little shy. It's okay. You notice that little count button there in the upper left-hand corner here on the Facebook Live. It's not accurate. Yeah, that's what Facebook does, folks. I tell you how many people are viewing the damn show. There's about 5 that just came in here. It shows. Yeah. Well, guess what, folks? I have an app here that's connected to Facebook Live. Actually gives me the real views, believe it or not. So, the real views that are coming in, believe it or not, are actually about 6,000 people that are actually watching this feed, yeah. But you won't see that on Facebook. Facebook won't they won't give you the accurate views. They like doing that. It's something that's Facebook. Calling it Facebook. Facebook's known for that. They like doing stuff like that. Yeah. But with that being said, like I said, tune in to March 15th. March 15th will be another bonus episode here on the Patriot Angle podcast. Me and the Rooster. Special bonus episode here on the podcast show. So tune into that on the 15th. And also, you can hear all my current and past podcast episodes on all major platforms, including our good friends at Spotify. So tune into the shows, guys. Hit that like and follow button on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to my shows. And also, too, throw a little contribution to the show if you can. Not always accept it, but greatly appreciate it if you can. Helps out with the show, helps with buying new equipment for the show. Just a great appreciation offer. Much appreciated if you can do that. But with that being said, folks, thanks for tuning into today's show. And as always, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.
You just heard an episode of the Patriot Angle podcast, an Anchor platform.